Hello and good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good night, depending on when you're watching this. With the UK general election coming up, a lot of us are fit to burst with apathy. But we have to remember, not all MPs are as bad as each other. I present to you David Treddinick, Conservative MP for Bosworth since 1987. So that's nearly 28 years of public service. Let's see the wisdom that experience enables him to bring. In February 2015, Treddinick wrote that astrology could be used to treat patients in the NHS and reduce overcrowding. What? I mean, yes, obviously it could certainly reduce overcrowding in the same way as introducing diagnostic dartboards or prescribing drugs by reading the entrails of a recently slaughtered goat. The worrying thing is, he views this as a real solution. He has genuinely said that astrology could have a role to play in healthcare, although he did at least acknowledge that spending taxpayers' money on consulting the stars would cause a huge row. Really? I wonder why that would be. God, people will argue about anything nowadays. I really don't understand what he's trying to do. He says it would help take the huge pressure off doctors. Yes, because when you're looking at your patient's medical history with all this scientific data, it is much easier just to turn to them and go, what star sign are you? Yes, Cancer. Well, it doesn't look good, I'm afraid. Yes, I'm taking the piss, because astrology has been debunked in every proper test of it. But is that actually why I'm taking the piss? Not according to our friend David Treddinick, who says opposition to astrology is driven by superstition and ignorance. Ah, touché, sir. The old debating move, I know you are, but what am I? He goes even further. He accused his opponents of being racially prejudiced. Because as we all know, the stars are foreign. I think more the point he is trying to make is that all foreign people use astrology, and homeopathy. Haven't you seen them on TV with their witch doctors, using magic to pull out people's hearts? And Harrison Ford having to kill them? Why can't we use that magic? It could save the NHS. That magic would make heart surgery so much easier. So much easier. So clearly this guy has some odd views, and is perhaps a little overconfident in them. The government outgoing chief scientist, Sir John Beddington, put it well when he said Treddinick had fallen for the Galileo fallacy. Galileo was laughed at, but was right. Therefore, since I am laughed at, I must be right. But if his other views are sound, then does it really matter if he believes this? He's hardly going to be in a position to push this stuff forward. It's not as if this man is on the House of Commons Health Committee and the Science and Technology Committee, having been elected to these positions by fellow MPs. Yes, that's right. A man who stood up in Parliament in 2009 and said that a full moon prevents blood clotting is on the House of Commons Health Committee and Science and Technology Committee. So let's not say that all MPs are the same and there is no point voting. Look at the individuals and look at their views, then vote on them. And for anyone who believes in astrology and thinks I'm cynical and mean, then let me tell you that I am a Pisces. So in actual fact, I'm easygoing with a likeable manner, compassionate, spiritual, and always there with a kind smile.